Danza Contemporánea has quite a history of working with British choreographers before Islas Creativas, so with Kathy Marsden and Rafael Barnachella. So they already had two very particular styles of choreography, and the Raphael's one changed something within, there was a turning point for choreography here in Cuba with Raphael's visit. And so then after that, my job is to say, here are a lot of different choreographers in the UK, and this is how they work. These are the different ways that they work, and that's different to the person before. That's different to Raphael. That's different to Billy Cowie. So it always changes what that methodology is.
I made the piece Art of Movement, which has got the 3D dancers and the 2D real dancers working together. And then I met also Lyra Perez and in London, and she said that it would be fantastic if I could bring the piece to Cuba. But I said to her, well, I need to have dancers. I need 2 dancers from Cuba. And she said, well, this is no problem. In Cuba, we have more dancers than anybody. And we made, I think, maybe 12, 14 shows, and Brooks and Miguel came to see the show, of course. They said, we come back. We want you to come back next year and to make a new piece, Tangos Cubanas.
En ese proyecto Islas Creativas, bueno, como que la puerta fue de Cowie, pero ya toma un carácter concreto como proyecto a partir de Theo Krinker, que es el primer coreógrafo seleccionado ya dentro del proyecto que viene a Cuba. Fred Darkin y ahora que estamos haciendo Lee Anderson.
I think Creative Islands is a really magical project. It's the most successful collaboration I've seen and been involved in terms of what it gives to the artists on both sides. It's a phenomenal momentum for both, and that can be utilized, and they can tour the world with the works they make.
Cuban dancers are extremely technically able. They're very well trained, it seems to me, really high standard of technical ability. Also, musicality is very strong within them, and that is quite amazing. And the enthusiasm for dancing, it's very alive, it's very present. They seem to enjoy it a lot.
Ellos vienen cada uno con un método, algunos más desde el concepto, pero todos intentando plasmar un sello a partir de una fisicalidad que buscan, y a veces uno no es consciente de eso. Te lo van sacando a veces en los talleres, en las clases, a la hora de pedirte una pauta, algo específico que quieren lograr.
The experience is an amazing growth for an artist, because you get to see your ideas manifested in a way that you can dream of. You know, and as an artist, one has visions all the time about the brilliant ideas, but it's quite rare they get realized that way. I think this opportunity, the dream happened. You have 30 amazing dancers who can do anything, and they can do it better than you can even imagine it or demonstrate it. They take it, they eat it, they give it to you. Certainly for me, it was a glory to be commissioned on a brand new company, get a work done in a month, make a piece that I'm really proud of and I think is a great piece, and for it to go out and meet audiences around places that I wouldn't have any connection with, or circuit, you know, not beyond that circuit. It's just an amazing opportunity.
Particularly Cuba and myself, it's hard to say. I think I'm probably learning an awful lot and gaining a lot from working with the Cuban dancers, more maybe than they are from working with me.
Creo que el aporte ha sido más que significativo, en primer lugar porque te da una perspectiva más amplia, es decir, una visión potenciada de lo que es el mundo del arte y de la danza en sí, cómo subir un proceso coreográfico desde diferentes perspectivas, cómo construirse desde la corporeidad o el cuerpo, desde, digamos, esa humanidad plena, y cómo desde la conciencia del respeto de cada uno de los paradigmas que cada coreógrafo te presenta, enriquecer tu esencia, tu proyección como bailarín, como ser humano y como creador en mi caso.
This project is so important because of the meeting of 2 different countries, 2 different groups of artists, making something new. what we're making isn't going to be something that comes from England or Britain, and it's not something that comes from Cuba. It's going to be a unique magic meeting, and that's what's so fantastic in the performing arts, is that you can have these meetings.
I think in general, the British Council underpin what I feel for the people involved is an amazing cultural exchange. And it's not just benefiting the choreographers and the dancers that it's involved, but actually the audiences.
With Danza Contemporanea, what we were looking at was these extraordinary dancers and from the UK, a variety of choreographic methodologies and how those two might work together. So a different experience for the dancers and the audience here in Cuba because of the different choreographers coming to work. But those British choreographers also exploring something different in their creativity because of the nature of the dancers and what they brought to the creative process.
Hay momentos que cambian la forma de hacer, la manera de una compañía, y yo pienso que estamos en este momento, en esta etapa, en un momento muy importante. La compañía va a seguir siendo la misma, pero estoy seguro que después de este proceso, los bailarines, la mentalidad de los bailarines de danza contemporánea de Cuba va a cambiar, y va a incidir mucho en lo que va a venir a ser la escena cubana.